Welcome back to Local Garden Queens. It's a noisy late morning here in November. Gardeners are doing some work outside. Let's do a quick tour. The garden is producing some, for the most part is done for the season. Let me show you what's happening. Of course, the comfrey. Leaves are beginning to change color slightly. I think it's waiting for a nice hard freeze to stop because it's looking kind of healthy still. Of course, the eggplant, it's here. It's still here, but that's it. We have the sugar snap peas in the back. Of course, they flowered, and there are some pods here are full of peas. I'm going to be picking them soon. Let me give you a nice view of these sugar snaps. And coming in a little closer, there's some carrot. I think it looks like carrot seedlings or perhaps dill. In the back here, the trellises where the cucumbers were, they are no more. Nothing much happening in the beds. I did plant out some greens, loose leaf greens like lettuces and spinaches. Nothing came up. I do have sugar snaps here producing. And of course the carrot seedlings everywhere in this bed. And some more sugar snap peas. Cucumbers are pretty much done, obviously. Some leaves here still, but they're not producing anything. Let's have a quick look at the beds in the back. Looking nice. Soil's looking good. Looking rich. We have kale here. We have some green onion. And some more kale, of course. Cuban oregano, still growing. And carrot seedlings. The jalapeno pepper plant still producing, still making jalapenos here. You can see up there, you can see down here, still continuing to produce. Very nice plant, but probably not for long. There is a freeze forecast in a few days. We're supposed to get into the mid-20s possibly. So that should be it for the plants. We'll see how they do. Maybe some will survive, who knows. And of course the currant bush. It's pretty much ready for winter. And that's the garden. Jalapenos are still producing. Didn't think they were going to be. And the kale, I'm looking forward to tasting the kale after the freeze. It's supposed to make it sweeter. And of course the sugar snaps. I'm curious. Of course I'm going to pick the pods off today. They're pretty much ready. But I'm curious to see how much of a cold can they really take. So that's going to be a nice test. And of course the little carrot seedlings in there. We'll see how far I go with those. I doubt I'm going to pick any this season or this year because they look pretty small and I don't think there's enough time for them to grow large enough to be picked. But maybe if they survive, there'll be some nice fresh carrots for the spring. And of course the comfrey. Curious to see how it turns out after the freeze. So that's the garden. As always, like, share, subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that's going to be.